Hello, everyone. Welcome to Wordy Tales. If a single conversation could change the way you see your life, would you dare to stay and listen until the end? William didn't believe it either until he met someone who made him question everything. It was a quiet afternoon in the suburbs of Missoula. A soft breeze drifted through the air. The sky was painted gold by the setting sun, and in that calm moment, fate brought two people to say life wasn't fair, to list 100 excuses, but deep down, he knew the old man was right. The old man leaned closer. People think discipline is waking up early or working until exhaustion. No, discipline is keeping your promises, especially the ones you make to yourself. William stared at him, confused but drawn in. You can't control the world, the old man continued, but you can control yourself. And that's where all real power begins. Why are you telling me this? William asked. The old man smiled, his eyes distant. Because once, I was you. William stood still. The old man's hand trembled slightly as he went on. I lost everything, my job, my family, my hope. But I found one thing that never left me: discipline. It pulled me out of the ruins. He looked at William and said slowly, You're not too late. You just haven't trained discipline yet. And that can change if you want it to. The sun nearly disappeared. The final light touched their faces. Two generations sat side by side in silence, one carrying regret, the other beginning to awaken. The next morning, Missoula was covered in soft golden light. William returned to the old fence without knowing why, only that he wanted to see the old man again. He was already there, leaning gently on his cane. Good morning, he said calmly. Did you sleep well? William hesitated. I've been thinking about what you said. The old man nodded. Good, but thinking alone changes nothing. Discipline requires action. Action, William repeated. The old man pointed to a small patch of land beyond the fence. Today, that land is yours. You'll rise with the sun. Work without complaining. No distractions. Focus on every detail. Just you, the soil, and your effort. William swallowed. Just work. Yes, the old man replied. Discipline is built from small steps repeated every day. You think big change happens overnight. No, it happens here. He tapped William's chest. Inside you. William looked at the land. He felt overwhelmed. He wanted to walk away, to run, but the old man's eyes held him. All right, William finally said. I'll try. The day began. Sunlight poured over the hills. William's hands burned red. His back ached. Sweat stung his eyes. Within an hour, he wanted to quit. But the old man's words echoed in his mind. Discipline is freedom. Discipline is strength. William kept going, pulling weeds, turning soil, aligning rows, fixing every detail. Each task felt like a small battle, and strangely, each time he pushed past the urge to stop, something inside him shifted. It felt like reclaiming something he had lost long ago, control over himself. By evening, William stood upright, breathing hard, staring at the land. Straight rows, soft soil, order, not perfect, but finished. The old man walked over, smiling. See, when you don't quit, even the smallest thing becomes something big. William felt his chest tighten. Not pride from beating someone else, but pride from beating himself. The old man leaned on his cane and said softly, Discipline isn't punishment. It's love for yourself, your future, your life. William nodded, eyes wet. He finally understood. The land hadn't changed. He had. The next morning, William woke before sunrise. For the first time in months, he felt purpose the moment he opened his eyes. He returned to the small patch of land. The soil was cool, waiting for his hands. The old man was already there. You're early, he said. William smiled. I want to keep learning. The old man nodded. Discipline isn't a one-time lesson. It's a way of living. Every action you take today builds the person you'll become tomorrow. William looked at the sunrise, spilling gold across the fields of Missoula. I get it now, he said quietly. Not rules, not winning or losing. Keeping promises to myself. Small things repeated every day. The old man's eyes lit up. Exactly. The world doesn't give you what you want. You take it with focus, effort, and persistence. That's the freedom discipline gives. William felt lighter. Fear, despair, and the feeling of being useless were fading like morning mist. "Thank you," he whispered. The old man smiled gently. "Remember, don't aim for perfect, aim for consistent. One day, you'll look back and realize those small daily choices built your life. Discipline is love for yourself and your future. Don't forget." William took a deep breath and looked across the open field. He knew he might fail again. He knew challenges would come. But now he knew this: with discipline, he could stand back up every single time. And that is the lesson for all of us. If this story touched you, start small. Keep one promise to yourself. Just one step. But take that step today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this story with someone who needs to hear it. Your journey begins with a single step. Take it right now. Take it today.